These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hey, good Thursday to you. I'm Amelia Fabiano here with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Running dry and looking for ways to sustain our water supply here in Arizona. A water treatment facility in Scottsdale features 3 different systems, but one is the only of its kind here in our state. It takes potable water, aka toilet water, and purifies it to the standards of drinking water. Although current state rules don't yet allow this to be used for drinking, it is used mostly for golf courses and parks.
We also process this water to inject in our groundwater, so we recharge our groundwater with water processed through here.
And get this, the facility can process up to 20 million gallons of water every single day. All right, how about this? Craving a cookie for breakfast? If you're me, always. And there's a new spot to grab one in Mesa, especially for night owls. Eclipse Cookies and Coffee Bar is officially open with some interesting store hours too. So get this, they sell these cookies and drinks from 4 p.m. to 10 a.m. They offer a cookie bar, which means you can get creative here. You can choose your own dough and your own toppings.
Oh, I can't reveal everything that we put into them, but it is a family-made recipe, so just whole ingredients. Honestly, just keeping it simple, so you're not adding a whole bunch of extra stuff into it. It's more or less the technique into how you prepare the dough.
You can find these sweet treats near McKellips and Country Club. Right now, we have posted all the details at abc15.com/things to do. Finding the people behind the phone calls. Earlier this year, an AI-generated robocall mimicked President Joe Biden's voice to try and discourage people in New Hampshire from voting. His voice, though, isn't the only one being cloned or faked. The Let Joe Know team has new details on steps to protect you and stop the people behind these calls.
Robocalls are nothing new, but in recent years, the calls have become even more deceptive.
I was sick to my stomach. I was complete and utter panicked. Worst possible situation imaginable.
Scammers are increasingly using AI-generated voices of celebrities, public figures, even family members.
It sounded just like my daughter, crying and saying, "Papa, help me."
Trying to trick consumers into sharing personal or financial information. Nick Giuliano was on the receiving end of such a call. The scammer using his daughter's voice, saying she'd be kidnapped and demanding money.
$10,000 or I would never see my little girl ever again.
Nick called police and went to his daughter's school. She was there, she was safe, and he did not hand over the money. But that's not always the case. In a recent vote, the Federal Communications Commission made AI-generated voices illegal, citing the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. Under it, the FCC can set restrictions on telemarketing calls, pre-recorded voice messages, automatic telephone dialing systems, among other things. With the new vote, AI-generated calls are now included. State attorneys general could previously go after the scam resulting from the call, but the new ruling frees them up to go after the scammers directly. But bad actors are still bad actors. So take action and protect yourself. Question any sudden or unexpected call. If it's suspicious, hang up. Do not call the number back. If the voice is allegedly someone you know, try to contact that person yourself. You can also set up code words or questions that just you and your loved one knows. You can read more about the BAM and ways to protect yourself online at abc15.com/letjoeknow. For the Let Joe Know team, I'm Melissa Blasius.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Sermosio. We are warming things back up to wrap up the week. Temperatures today still in the mid-70s, but tomorrow we're back into the 80s. In northern Arizona, we'll be climbing too. 40s today, 50s tomorrow for spots like Flagstaff. Temperatures are trending up through the end of the week, and then they'll climb even further this weekend. Look at these highs. We're almost near 60 in spots like Flagstaff by Sunday. Sedona getting warmer too. And here in Phoenix, our temperatures could go to the highest levels we've seen so far this year. So far, the highest temperature we've seen is 82. That's where we could end up by Saturday, but by Sunday, we're looking for a high of 84 degrees. High pressure building in. That's what's warming things up across the state. But then we've got our eyes on another storm system, too, in fact, that will work their way towards our state Monday and move in on Tuesday. Those storms will bring more rain and snow chances back. For the valley, it looks like our best potential will come Monday night and throughout the day on Tuesday. And in the high country, we'll see scattered showers on Monday, then more snow on Tuesday. We start to dry things out by the middle of the week.
Hey, we're going to have another update for you tonight. But until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or download that free ABC15 mobile app and have a great Thursday.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.